Good morning, folks. Today I'm going to talk about cognitive dissonance. It's when, and I had to look this up, it's when you struggle with something, for me, maybe an unwinnable case, and my mind focuses on the inconsistency between the efforts that I'm putting in and the result, and tries to continuously find a connection or find a manner in which to win. Now, some of you might be like, wow. I can tell you it's often a curse. It's not necessarily a curse for my clients, but it's a curse for me. Driving to court today on a case that's kind of ridiculous. It involves some senior citizens and an alleged touching between the two. Not a sexual touching, but a slight bump of the shoulders, kind of like when you were a kid, like, come on, like that. And again, my client's a senior, the other person's a senior. And my client's not just a senior like 65, but way up there in the age charts. No criminal history. And the state will not allow a diversion program. They'll only allow a plea and pass where you plead guilty, and then after so much time there's a set result. In this case, the plea and pass, which I've never even heard of it like this before, seriously, results in a withhold of adjudication after they do X amount of classes and community service hours and anger management and whatever. And I wake up this morning and I'm like, why do I care? Why do I care, right? I didn't present the argument. I'm doing my best to come up with the result. And, I read some articles that said it's biological. If you're brought up a certain way, or based on your experiences, you think a certain way, then it comes up with this cognitive dissonance. And it's your mind trying to rationalize the inconsistency about the amount of time and work you put into something and the result, right? If you run every day, you'll probably lose weight, right? If you spar every day, you'll probably get better defensively and offensively in your boxing skills or your combat skills. But sometimes you can put all the work into something that is humanly possible and not achieve the desired result. And I think that's where I often struggle. Now, I often come up with a resolution, another means 6 months later, and I don't mean after the case. Like, I'll delay a case and I'll be thinking, like I did recently. I had a case and I was going, why can't I figure this out? Why can't I figure this out? And I just kept thinking about it ad nauseum, going, hey, I let some other attorneys look at it. They don't think it's winnable. And then I'm like, no, I got to go through this. I'm like, this person's paying me X amount of dollars to do everything I can to win. I need to do everything I can to win. And it becomes like an obsession. And my goodness, 6 months after being hired, I figured it out. We'll see what the court thinks. But at least in my mind, I know that I have a very legitimate argument. But cognitive dissonance, is it a curse? Is it a thought process that keeps one from enjoying their surroundings, their family, their activity, the activity at the current moment? Like if I'm at a football game and I'm watching football, but I'm thinking about a case, is that a good thing or is that a curse? Sometimes I wonder if it's a curse. And I often chuckle when people say, it's all about the money. because I don't get extra money to have this curse. I get paid, but I often see other people sort of with a go with it kind of mentality, and I just can't get there. I can't just go, okay. So, I don't know. Cognitive dissonance. Does it apply to you? Tell me about your job. I'm Roger P. Foley, criminal defense and personal injury attorney. See ya.